Hello and welcome to the life and times of a monarch butterfly. Today we will be talking about the life cycle of a butterfly, how it grows and becomes a butterfly, and where else we can see examples of the patterns on butterflies' wings in real life. So let's begin with the life cycle. The life cycle is composed of 4 main stages that each can be subdivided into smaller parts. The first stage is the egg stage. A butterfly will come and leave 10 to 15 eggs on a leaf, and they will develop for about 5 days until they emerge and turn into larvae. Larva comes right out of the eggs and begins to eat the leaf on which it was born. It eats and eats and eats and barely rests until about 5 days later it becomes a caterpillar. The caterpillar will then climb up a twig or branch to a safe space in order to enter the third stage. The third stage is called the pupa stage. In this stage, the caterpillar will form what is called a chrysalis, which is like a tiny cocoon where it can be safe and rest. During the rest period, which lasts between 1 and 2 weeks, the caterpillar will turn into a butterfly and its whole body will change. This is called a metamorphosis. Then, after about 2 weeks, the 4th stage is complete and a butterfly will emerge. During this stage, the butterfly will flap its wings vigorously to try to make blood flow to it until he's ready to learn how to fly. Butterflies learn how to fly by trial and error. So it takes a little bit of practice, but eventually they figure it out. And speaking of flying, have you ever looked closely at a butterfly's wings? You may notice that the patterns on one side of a monarch butterfly's wings are exactly the same as on another side. This is called symmetry. When 2 halves mirror each other, they have symmetry. That's when one thing looks the same on one half as the other half. There are many, many shapes that have symmetry in nature, and these include hearts and squares. Hearts have symmetry, as you can see. If we were to take away the one side, there would still be the same exact thing on the other side. And the same is true for a square. This side is exactly the same as this one. This is also true for butterflies. Butterflies are symmetrical. And besides butterflies, we can find many, many examples of symmetry all throughout nature. Can you think of any? See you in class.